Hey guys, sales have been pretty brisk the past few days. Uh, I saw a strategy on Alabama Pickers channel where you put things on short sale like a day or two, and it kind of creates a sense of urgency to go ahead and buy, to act now, as opposed to like if you put things on sale for like a month. Uh, People see the end date of the sale and they're like, well, I can come back later, maybe tomorrow, and then they end up never doing it. But if you have it on sale and it ends in like 13 hours, they might be more likely to go ahead and make a move. And you never know for sure if what you're doing actually cause the sales to happen, because know you don't have like a control group. You don't know for sure that that's what caused the change, but it seems like it's been pretty effective. I had 25 sales today, which is a pretty good bit higher than normal. So I wanted to go through some of the sales I've had. I'm going back about 5 days, and I may do another eBay sales video this week to give you guys some ideas about what I'm selling, uh, what's working for me. Hopefully, you'll be able to pick a little something up. Um, let's go ahead and get started. Get myself situated here. That's probably big enough. So, excuse me. The first thing we have is a TomTom Go 730, and I bought it for $1, which is outstanding. I mean, I usually pay $5 for these things. So all it came with was the GPS unit itself. It didn't come with any kind of vehicle mount or cables or charger or anything. So I dug a USB cord out of my drawer, and I figured if they have like a phone charger, a USB port type cigarette plug in their car, they could just use that. And of course, they'll have to find the mount on their own. But yeah, $1 into 23.99, plus shipping. And unless I say otherwise, everything I sell is shipping not included whenever you see the sold for price. I'm not a free shipper, at least yet. I'm thinking about trying it out on first class postage stuff, but I haven't done it just yet. That same garage sale where I bought that, I bought Civilization Revolution for PS3 for $1, and I sold it for $8.99. I've had this game a couple of times, and it's an easy sell. I've probably undersold a little bit, but I'm happy with that. Okay, here's a lot of 14 Spider-Man comics. I bought a box, like a long box of comics from a guy, and they were all like good characters like Spider-Man and Batman, um, things like that. Spider Woman, Spider Girl, and I just put them all into lots like this. Some, like anywhere from 10 to 20 books. And you see here, I got $9.99 for 14 of them, and shipping on top, of course. But it worked out pretty good. I paid $60 for the long box. So that would be high if they weren't good comics, but these were all good, good characters. That's what I look for in comics. Since I'm not like a comic pro, I focus on what characters is it, because if you put a bunch of Spider-Mans or Batmans together, somebody's going to buy them, as long as you get the right price. Okay, this is, I put this one here. This isn't, really outstanding or anything, but I bought this at a garage sale for $10, and I was told it worked, and it didn't work. So I did everything. I used to work for Apple, so I'm pretty familiar with uh, all the steps you have to take to try and get it working. If it will, there's not a hardware fault. And this phone just would not come up. I mean, it's a shame because I had the box and all the manual and all that stuff, and the phone is in really good cosmetic condition. iPhone 4, 8 gigs. So I put this up here tonight because I just wanted to show that if you get the right price uh, for stuff, even if it doesn't work, it's still not a risk, because I still got $13.64 in not working condition. So, you know, I usually like to get electronics at a price where if it doesn't work, I could sell it for parts. And that's what happened here. Okay, this is a flow foam fire extinguisher. This is a fire extinguisher from like the teens or the 20s, and it's copper. And let's see if I have pictures of this one. Well, basically, there's up top there is a metal basket, and then there's a glass jar inside of that basket that contains soda acid. It's like a powder, and whenever you turn it upside down, the extinguisher upside down, the soda acid mixes with the water and causes a reaction which puts pressure in the extinguisher, and then you can use it like a normal CO2 fire extinguisher you would today. So it was a kind of a fancy way back then of creating pressure. And I bought 5 of these for $20 a piece, and uh, I really didn't know what I was doing here. These weren't in, when people buy these, they want them to be, when they pay top dollar, they want them to be immaculate, and these weren't. And I didn't really know how to clean them and polish them correctly. I didn't have the right chemicals and tools and whatnot. Some people do. If you look at these soda acid extinguishers, you'll see some people just like totally restore them, and they get $150, $200, and that's kind of what I looked at when I bought these, and I wasn't willing or able to put in the work to get them to that level. So um, I just did a quick polish on them just to kind of clean them up a little bit, and for this one I got $52.49. So I mean, I still made a little money, but it wasn't worth it because I put a little bit of elbow grease into it too. Okay, this is just a Google Chromecast. Took 5 minutes to test it out. I paid $5 for it, sold it for 20. This is another one where I probably paid a little too much, or I didn't get top dollar. I paid $25. It worked fine, and I got $57.74 for it, which I'm fine with that. It uh, wasn't a bad purchase. But I did include a. Wait, that's not mine. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is mine. Okay. Now, a lot of times when I sell electronics, I like to insert a YouTube video. I just shoot a quick video of it operating, create a little bit of buyer confidence there. That's what I did here. This is a Jedi Trainer Kickboxer. I picked this up. This is late in the day on a Saturday. Picked it up for $1 and sold it for 21. So that was a really good turnaround there. iPod Touch 2nd Gen. I paid 10. This is the same garage sale where I got the iPhone that supposedly worked, but this one did work, no issues. So not much of a profit there, but it turned over like within a couple of days. Another not very high profit item. Uh, really nice Apple Cinema display here, and it's just gorgeous pictures. As a matter of fact, the day that I sold this, I was thinking about taking the listing down and just keeping it as a second display for my computer. But of course, I heard the cha-ching and it sold, so that was cool. I paid 40, got 73.49 plus shipping. And with these older cinema displays, you want to make sure that you get the power supply, because that to buy the power supply is like 30 something bucks. Now I put this up here because everybody knows to buy the The graphing calculator like TI-83 plus, TI-84, TI-86, etc., TI-89. This is just a TI BA2 plus. This is a business calculator. Didn't get a whole lot of money for it. I think I paid 50 cents, maybe a dollar. I don't think I paid a dollar. I think I paid 50 cents for it. Uh, Real easy money there. This is an audiobook, Killing Patton, and it was in really nice shape. Looked like somebody just listened to it once and took good care of it. Paid $2 for this and sold it for $15.74. Okay, these are Depeche Mode CDs, 7 of them. I got these CDs as part of a lot. I don't like buying CDs, but I went to a garage sale and excuse me, the lady had like 2 big boxes of CDs. It's over 100, like 150 CDs. I asked her how much, and she wanted $5 for all of them. So I've sold a few lots already, so I'm doing really good on these. It's just going to take a while. Do not sell fast, at least for me. But this is a good sale. This is a really quick flip here. It's an Onkyo dual cassette deck. I picked it up from Goodwill like day before yesterday. I paid $8 for it, and the next day I sold it for the 41.24. So that was a really nice flip. And here again, you see I inserted a little YouTube video. Hey guys, I just want to demo this Onkyo TA-RW311. It's a dual cassette deck. And so I just I show how it works, how it plays, and I record from one deck to the other and whatnot. So I think that really helps sell stuff like this quicker. This is a really good flip here. I bought this Sony Mega Storage 300 disc changer. I've had the 200 disc before, but this one was 300, and they go for a pretty good bit more money. I paid $10 and sold it for $96.75. If I would have waited, I could have probably got about 120, 130, but I was happy with this quick flip. And this is the one where I used a clue to actually find it. I was at the estate sale and I saw the remote, and I said, "Do you know where the device is that this remote controls? This remote control controls?" And they moved some crap out in front of the entertainment center, and there it was. So picked that up for $10. Okay, the garage sale where I picked up the iPhone and the iPod Touch 2nd Gen, also picked this up, and it had all the. I've also got the cables and the controllers. Or no, it didn't come with a controller. It came with the power supply and audio. I mean the AV cable and the little sensor bar thing. We'll list that in a separate listing. But this sold for $31.49. I did offer free shipping here. It works. I paid $5 for it, so that was a good buy. Okay, this is something I bought Saturday, Stratego, and I've actually had this game a couple of times. It sells really easy. It's pretty simple. It's just got all the pieces, and I didn't even have to work very hard to inventory this thing, because look, they're all laid out and they fit into the little holders just right, so you can look at it at a glance and tell everything's there. That's all it's got is those pieces, the board, and then the instruction manual there. So I paid $2 for that and sold it for $19 plus shipping. Okay, this is a Nintendo 64 memory pack. It plugs into the bottom of a Nintendo 64 controller, and you can save your games and stuff. I picked this up for really, really cheap. It was in like a, people make up a box with like chargers and cables and stuff like that, and I don't know. I know I didn't pay more than $1 for it, and it sold for $787. So another good little sale. You can make a pretty good bit of money just picking up little bits like this. You can also use this kind of thing as a clue that there might be a Nintendo 64 around. You pick this up, say, "Hey, do you have the console that this went into by any chance?" And half the time they'll say yes, half the time they'll say no. That I don't. They didn't have it in this case. They didn't actually know where it came from. So that's just some of the sales I've made in the past 5 or 6 days. I hope you guys learned a little something from it. I sold a ton of video games too. I don't know if you watched the last pickup video. I bought like a huge lot of like 33 Xbox 360 games. Those have been selling pretty steady, but I didn't think they would make very interesting fodder for this video. So uh, I'll probably be shooting something over the next day or two. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like. And happy selling, guys. Bye bye.